Hello everyone, this is Dhananjay Mishra and now I'll be starting a podcast. So without wasting any time, let's start today's podcast. Once Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge. Why this statement has been said? Let's explore. Because knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world, and all there will ever will be known and understand. All great geniuses are incredibly creative in their own ways. They are able to take what is known, dream of new possibilities, and bring them into the world. Every mathematical problem solved, every masterful symphony composed, every revolutionary machines even invented, every brilliant philosophy penned, every great corporation built, they all sprang from a person with an extraordinary imagination. Once Marcus said that a person's life is dyed with colors of imagination. Your journey to greatness certainly will be too. Okay, now what we have to do? Stop and think for a second the 40 years that lie ahead of our species. The earth has been thoroughly conquered. The once radical philosophies of equality, tolerance, and individualism are embraced by much of the civilized world. The secrets of the atom has been given us the ability to extinguish every living thing on the planet. Then what's next? We look to the imagination of geniuses for the answers. What is imagination? That might be thought? Or what? I don't even know. Till now I am going on exploring what that might be. Even someone like Michelangelo said that when he saw an angle in the marble and carved until he set them free. Most of us regret creativity in the same way. We regard this statement as a mysterious gift that can't be explained or cultivated. But we are wrong. Like geniuses itself, creativity is a process, not a providence. Now, we shall try to find the secret to creativity. Have you ever heard Dylan? Once he said that he liked a rolling stone and Shakespeare like a Hamlet. Bell liked a telephone, and you might have heard Pythagoras' theorem. What is that? Have you ever wondered how did they come up with such unique, profound ideas? Well, there's an answer, and it's probably not what you think. Steve Jobs said, just connecting things. Try to connect things. Even Salvador said, those who do not want to imitate anything produce nothing. Even Picasso said, good artists copy, but great artists steal. Mark Twain said, all ideas are second-hand, consciously and unconsciously drawn from a million outside sources. No magnificent product of the imagination, whether a machine, painting, or philosophy, was created in a complete vacuum. The invention of the telegraph took the efforts of 1,000, but the last man who added that the final inspired touch got the credit. When you start viewing creativity as a process of combination and imagination as the ability to connect, stretch, and merge things in new ways, creative brilliance becomes less magnified. A creative genius is just better at connecting the dots than others are. That's why the coffee house in the Age of Enlightenment were very popular. and they were the places where creativity began. Just because people get scattered and discussing what their viewpoints were and sharing his knowledge. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, don't confuse creativity and imagination with thinking either. Once another person named Ray said that thinking is the enemy of creativity because it's self-conscious. When you think, you sit calmly and try to reason through something in a structured, logical way. Creativity dances in a different tune. Once you flip that switch, things get a bit chaotic. Ideas start buzzing, images start popping in your head, fragments of all kinds of data find their way into orbit. We are pulled in one direction, then suddenly our instincts send us flying in another. Material collides and fuses, disappears and reappears. This chaos is essential to the creative process. A breakthrough occurs when pieces happen to come together in unique and harmonic ways. Our first endeavors are purely intrinsic, prompting of an imagination vivid and undisciplined. As we grow older, reason assets itself and we become more and more systematic and designing. But those early impulses, though not immediately productive, are of the greatest moment and may shape our very destinies. There's a catch to combinatorial creativity, though. Before you connect dots, you need to have dots to connect. The more material you are exposed to in the world, the more grist you will have for your imagination mill. Tesla fully immersed himself in the world of electricity. He read hundreds of books, he conducted thousands of experiments and took copies notes. The more varied your knowledge and experiences are, the more likely you are able to create new associations and fresh ideas. Your mind has an incredible ability to cross-pollinate. This is to connect desperate things to solve problems in a unique ways or envision new creations. Einstein attributed many of his physics breakthroughs to his violin tricks, when he believed helped him connect ideas in very different ways. Thus, this begins us back to the beginning of the genius code, curiosity. That's the only thing which we want in ourselves. Curious. Be curious to know something. Be a hunger to know something. And that is essential of becoming more creative. Expand your interests in life. Seek out new interesting experiences, no matter how mundane or inconsequential that might seem to others. Read books, watch documentaries, and discuss your ideas with others. No subject, no matter how specialized, is off limits. You never know where your imagination will find peace for its puzzles. Have you ever wondered that the air is full of ideas? Yes, that is. Everybody is having their own ideas to do something. And this has been said by Henry Ford. They are knocking you in your head all the time. You only have to know what you want, then forget it and go about your business. Suddenly, the idea will come through It was there all the time. It happens in our brain always. By exposing yourself to an abundant variety of ideas, facts, art, and stories, and by pulling from your vast collection in many different ways, by entertaining any idea, no matter how seemingly absurd, you can bring your imagination to life. And when you do it, there's no telling what new things can bring into the world and how it will change. Or else, as for Tesla said, a single ray of light from a distant star falling upon the eye of a tyrant in pagan times may have altered the courses of his life, may have changed the destiny of nations, may have transformed the surface of the globe. So intricate, so inconceivably complex are the processes in the nature. Just it takes curiosity to find your call to adventure. It takes courage to venture into the unknown, and it takes imagination to create your path and to, like Tesla did, create it exactly as you envision. No matter how much work it takes or how many people try to stop you, what ends will you walk towards on your journey? Where will you diverge from the trail laid by people before you, and where will you go instead? How will you tackle problems faced by your predecessors, and what will you do that they didn't? When will your eureka moments strike? These were the questions by the people. You should ask this kind of question. Try to question yourself. This question has been asked by people, not to themselves. This question has been asked to a genius. Do you know what he answered? He answered those questions audaciously and lavishly. He said that he dares to imagine everything and anything as possible, and carries our culture to worlds that never were. You can do the same. This was the answer. Without spending much time in confusions and all, try to question yourself. Without any hesitate. Try to ask as simple as it can be. Solve little problems, then this problem solution, little solution, when get combined, and after some time it would be something that you have never think of. The world is full of mysteries, and beyond that you are having your mysteries in your life. There is a magic in yourself. We all are magicians. Magicians do magic, they vanishes something from and in front of you, and you are the master of yourself. At the point of time when you get it understand, when you will understand this, at that point of view, you will succeed in what you want to be. So guys, for today this is all about. Thank you.